Hello and welcome back, all four of you. My name is Pilot Merchant, and recently I saw a Snapchat story about it was like called the most dangerous hotel on earth or something like that. It was this hotel like this off the coast of North Carolina, USA, and it's like this. How do you even explain this? I'll just show you a picture. So it's this thing, and it's like right in the middle of the ocean. To most people, it's like absolutely terrifying because a lot of people are in fact afraid of the ocean. A lot of people are in fact afraid of the unknown and being in the middle of nowhere, things like that. But to me, that looks like a good time. I personally am, I'm not technically an extreme tourist, but I say technically because I haven't been able to go to any of these touristic like destinations yet. I haven't been able to go and do anything that would be qualified as extreme touring, but I want to. And I find it funny because just people look at these things and are absolutely terrified of them. So I figured naturally today, why don't we look at some dangerous places in the world that I may or may not be interested in actually going to. We'll find out. So the key terminology that I'm using here in the search bar is simply just top 10 most dangerous. And just to start off, you know, I have some interesting results. Top 10 most dangerous tourist destinations by your favorite Watch Mojo. You know, that intro makes me think of like PlayStation 2. But in a very unsatisfactory way. Contains mature content. Well, we're gonna get out of here. I just want to see the most dangerous places to go, man. Most dangerous tourist destination in the world. Well, it's not top 10, but we're gonna look at it anyways. Hopefully, no dead bodies. No dead bodies.
Number 10. Hawaii volcano tours.
That sounds fucking awesome. I want to do that.
Sometimes I forget it's even a state. You can bike or hike up volcanoes. It's a great way to sightsee and get some exercise, but unfortunately, volcanoes can also kill you.
Can they? This is news to me.
The biggest danger from volcanoes comes from lava, but that's not the case. In 2007, the National Park Service had to temporarily shut down the bicycle tour due to 3 deaths and various injuries that occurred within the span of a year. The 3 deaths were due to people losing control of their bikes on the challenging downhill trail.
Yeah, I could see that.
Blaze is made up of a combination of hydrochloric acid, hydrogen sulfide, and carbon dioxide, none of which are things you want to breathe in a lot of. Especially for people with respiratory conditions.
I think especially for anyone with fucking lungs, you wouldn't want to breathe in any of that.
Number 9, Devil's Pool. If the
I do want to go there. Devil's Pool is one of those like, oh my god. Oh, so fucking beautiful.
Enough to keep tourists away, there's also a plaque nearby that reads, "He came for a visit and stayed forever." It was made to honor more than 20
so fucking beautiful. I want to go.
The most famous death at Devil's Pool was that of a heroic tour guide who managed to save a tourist who had started to fall, but then fell over himself.
Oh no! I'm smiling, but I'm sad. I feel like I have bipolar disorder.
If you ever go to Victoria Falls, consider looking at the water from a nice, safe distance, possibly even while standing on dry ground.
But like, no. I want to go swimming in it. Thank you. That's what I want, is I just want to go and enjoy myself. I mean, like, the way that I see it is that I have one life, and while I'm here, I would like to see all of these beautiful sights, you know, because, like, there's so much to see in our world. Fear shouldn't get in the way, you know? And I guess you could theoretically say, yeah, but, like, if you die, then you can't see anything anymore. Well, guess what? I died doing what I love, and that's seeing something beautiful, and I'd be satisfied to go like that. My mom would not be so happy, on the other hand.
Number 8, Valley of Death.
Valley of Death?
If Devil's Pool doesn't have an intimidating enough name for you, perhaps you would instead like to visit the Valley of Death.
Yes, that sounds pretty
Thanks
cool.
To nearby volcano, Kikpinik, the Valley of Death has a high concentration of toxic gas that accumulates in the valley's lowlands without wind to blow it away.
Maybe let's not go there. I don't think humanity has the necessary tools to actually survive this place.
This toxic lake of gas kills local plants and animals. If you ever went there, you would first experience dizziness, a fever and chills, then you would probably die.
You know? That doesn't sound good.
Adventure seekers have journeyed into the valley, many of whom never returned.
Oh my
Locals
god.
estimate around 80 people have been lost to the valley.
Only
It's closed off to
80? Dude, no. There's no way. There's no way it's only 80. There's no fucking way. There is an unsung amount of people who have died in that valley because they did not understand science. The people in the 1930s did not discover it. They were just the first to survive and tell someone. Sometimes I don't understand my brain. I just hope I make somebody laugh at my stupidity. You know, it's a hope. That's why I do this. I find it fun. Anyways.
Tourists for obvious reasons, but because we humans just don't know how to leave things alone, there are in fact ways for tourists to visit. You can view the valley and the beautiful landscape from an observation deck, which was built at a safe distance away. If that
I want to do. That I want to do.
Helicopter tours over the area and just hope you don't crash and end up in some
Oh my God.
stalker-esque scenario.
Dude, imagine if you fucking crashed in a helicopter over that. Oh my god. Well, I can promise this. There's not going to be a rescue team.
More serious issues. Though it might look deceptively easy, it's not for the
It
out of shape
definitely
or
does
faint of
not
heart.
look
8
easy.
people have died
It
hiking up the
definitely
trail at
does
Half
not.
Dome. As you can imagine by looking at Half Dome, it's a very challenging trail.
Yes.
It takes a whole day to do, as you start at dawn and end around 12 hours later after walking around 15 miles. You ascend the entire thing, and the last 400 feet is almost vertical.
Holy shit. Right, well, on that terrifying note, let's move on to one more video, see what we have. Alright, so the next one, our last one, 10 insane attractions you're better off not knowing about. Let's do this.
For 32 years, the CN Tower in Toronto, Canada was the tallest structure on the planet, only surpassed by the colossal Burj Khalifa building in Dubai in 2007.
Okay.
Still, runner-up in this case is still very high up.
Oh,
At
yeah,
the massive
okay.
radio tower, serious adrenaline junkies can take a walk on the wild side with the CN Tower Edge Walk.
Go ahead. That's it. Yeah, man. Double high five. You feel all right?
A completely open platform, 1,160
That looks really
feet in
cool.
the
I would
sky.
love to do
no
that.
Guardrails, no walls, just a bungee cord attached to a security rail connecting the visitors.
That would
to the
be
building
awesome.
and a
I want to do that. That'd be awesome. I don't think my girlfriend will let me, but that'd be cool.
whole lot of nothing between you and the ground. I don't know about you, but I get vertigo from the inside of tall buildings. So the CN Tower Edge Walk is not exactly on my bucket list. Cage of Death.
Cage of Death,
Anyone
huh?
with an insane hunger for danger should head straight to Darwin, Australia, where
Ooh.
I
Ah, stupid ass ads. I just want to make a fucking video.
as possible. Darwin is home to what's known as the Cage of Death, which is certainly an inviting name. In this underwater acrylic enclosure, which forms part of the Crocosaurus Cove Aquarium, visitors can take a dip in a small pool with man-eating crocodiles
looks
surrounding
awesome.
you at all times. Australian crocodiles can grow to sizes between 15
That's
and
amazing.
20 feet long. And in the Cage of Death, adrenaline junkies can watch these reptilian apex predators feed, swim, and even snap their massive jaws
This is
from an
so
arm's length away.
cool. The most messed up thing is I think they look absolutely adorable. Look at them. Look, he's got his little eye closed and everything.
Nevis Catapult.
The world's big. You can be thrown out of a catapult. I wouldn't do it, but I would love to see it happen. This one's probably gonna get cut out the video because I'm not interested at all. So the rest of the video is pretty much just the same thing over and over again. Just, you know, go like very, very tall places, very fast zip lines. And as intriguing as that is, you know, I don't think that any of us, or at the very least, I don't want to see that over and over again. So I'm gonna end the video here. I mean, I learned about some dangerous places. That was kind of fun. I'm probably gonna end up doing this at another point in time. But I'm gonna have to pick something better than, like, you know, this attractions one or anything. But like, yeah, I find this fascinating in general. I fancy myself an extreme tourist, just these seem rather boring or they're a little much, you know, like it'll be fun to like go on one of these really fast zip lines or something like that. You know, I'd like danger, like along the lines of like the Devil's Pool and things like that. That was intriguing to me, but anyways, if you're not one of the people that watch the outros of the video, then thank you so much for watching this video. If you are one of the people that do watch outros for the video, I don't really have too much to say here other than just these places seem dangerous, maybe. You know, anything is dangerous, but I think the biggest thing about life itself is that if we don't face a little bit of danger, we won't remember that we are alive. It's like, I don't know, I'm not saying that I'm an adrenaline junkie by like any means, like any means, like at all. I'm absolutely terrified of a lot of things. But at the same time, I'm one of those people that whenever I was a kid, I always wanted to become an astronaut. And so I wanted to fly out into space, and I wanted to be on the International Space Station and everything. And just, yeah, that's what I wanted. I mean, like some parts of me still wants that. Like a part of me wants to go into 0G and be able to explore and see space, see the moon, see the earth, see the sun, see the solar system as it is, and especially see the universe, see the galaxy, the bond, like just from my own perspective, being able to see these stars, to see this just everything, looking at infinity and just marveling at how beautiful it is. And so you'll see like a lot of space references in my stuff like that, but yeah, just, I'm extreme. I like extreme touring. Like, there's some fun stuff. Like, there's a show that I saw on Netflix. It's called Dark Tourism, I think that's what it's called. And like the dude ended up going on like this crossing the border experience. And then like, that like really was interesting to me, but basically he was crossing the Mexican border into the US, but they didn't actually do it. It was like kind of like a theatrical version of that, and it looked absolutely fun. I would love to do that at some point. There's just things like that I absolutely love, as this dark tourism kind of side of things, looking at all these dark things, but also I want to go to places that will be dangerous, like going to I was gonna say Turkey, but like, you know, the fuck is that to do in Turkey? But yeah, going to places like North Korea, Cuba, basically just places that I said before, that'd be really interested in being able to go to and just see. I'm very much into this entire concept of being able to see the world everywhere and being able to just bask in the glory and the beauty that is Earth as itself. Maybe not the humans. The humans are not all beautiful. Humans are we're okay. I guess we're fine-ish. Depends on who you ask. Anyways, that's it from me today. If you enjoyed this video, tell me down in the comments what you enjoyed about it. If you want to do any of these like extreme things, if you want to go and do any dangerous things, or if there's any dangerous things that you want to do and go see or anything like that, tell me them down in the comments. What are you interested in? What is it that you want to do? And even if you aren't an extreme tourist, even if you're not a dark tourist, what do you do whenever you're on holiday? That's gonna be it from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Seriously though, zip lines are not that scary.